Hello everyone and welcome back to our episode here on Moss Valley. So we're in October now, so it's time to get a bit of seeding and cultivating done. We also need to get these bales picked up that I've wrapped and baled now, because you seen me in the last episode mowing and windrowing this. So it's time to get all these picked up so we can get them out of the field and then we can get the field fertilised, but we've got a few changes on the farm first to show you. So the one change we got is a new bale trailer. The dealership were selling these at a really good deal, so we just couldn't miss out on that. So I went ahead and bought one of them. But just over here, we've got a new tractor. Now this is on finance. We've already paid some of the finance off because we sold the two old cases, so that paid for some of the finance. But this is a John Deere 6R185. It's got 230 horsepower, I believe, and it's got a 50k box on it, so that's pretty good. So the first job we're going to actually do for today is a bit of cultivating, so we're going to jump into it. Here we are. We do also have a front loader over there for it. Let me just show you this. It's a pretty decent front loader, replacing the old case. We've got a Trima front loader. And then we've got the bale spike on the front. I've been doing a bit of work with it. Been loading some straw bales and selling them off. So that's how we got £36,000 in the bank. Just because we sold some of them off. But anyways, let's get this all lifted up. It's quite a weight for this tractor, but the front weight should help us out with no problems at all. But anyways, we're going to head down to the field just down here, which is our biggest arable field, and we are going to go and get it cultivated up, and then we'll head back to the farm after we've done that. And I think we might pick them bales up because we really do need to make sure we get them out of the field so we can get it fertilised or limed or whatever we want to do. I've also forgotten about these bales down here, which we need to sell at some point because we don't need them really. So we need to sell them at some point because they'll give us some extra money, which is good. Still trying to get used to this tractor. It's a wee bit different. I haven't done much work for John Deere before, so it's new to us. But it's nice because it's a brand new 74 plate tractor. Oh, you won't see it there. Where are we? Here we are. 74 plate, so very nice. But yeah, the dealership were giving us a very good deal on this, and that's one of the reasons I couldn't miss out on it either. So let's get all that lowered down, and let's see how this handles it. Oh yeah, that's handled no problem at all. Full speed, 9 miles an hour. Just went down to 8 now, but it's managing it fine. So I don't know what we're going to put in this field. I think we might put some wheat or barley in here, or maybe oats, because oats is quite a good crop. It just really depends what we can seed at this time of year, unless we wait till the spring and then we can seed a lot of different things. Let's just have a look and see how that's looking. Yeah, it's looking alright, so I'm happy with that. But if we pull our phone up here, we can have a look at what we can seed. So we can seed in the spring, we can seed wheat, barley, oilseed rape, oats, but we can also seed wheat, barley, oilseed rape, and oats at this time of year as well. So we might do that, because then at least it'll get our crops ahead a wee bit. So we might get all this cultivated up and seeded. But anyways, I think I've done enough chatting, so I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll see you once I'm finished. So that is us almost finished the field. We just got this last little bit here to do, and then that'll be us. And I have to say, this tractor's been handling this like no problem at all. We'll just go back and get this little bit. But yeah, this tractor's been handling it like no problem at all. Not been struggling, which is good. It's been the perfect tractor for us, especially how it's got a front loader on it, so that's even better. So I'm very happy with the tractor. Even though we've got it on finance, we'll very quickly be able to pay that off, hopefully. Because we do have all that crops to sell at some point, so they will make us some decent money, but that'll be a job for the winter time, to sell all them off, and sell the silage off as well, because those silage bales we got in the field right now, they'll be ready to sell by then, so we should make some decent money off of them as well. And then of course we've got these silage bales here to sell at some point. And they'll make us some money. So we've got lots of sources of income. We just need to sell it at the right time. But anyways, I think the next job we're going to go and do is a bit of picking them bales up, getting them out of the field, so we can get some fertilizer on the field at least. We can also maybe roll the fields if we need to, or even just get some lime on it as well. So let's get this dropped off. We'll just put it in its usual spot of being here. And you might notice that baler over there is a wee bit different to the one I had before. It's because the one I had before, it wasn't working right, so the dealership took it back and they gave us that in replacement, and to be fair, I prefer that one. Right, what do we need? We need the front loader, which is here. I do like this front loader, it's quite a good size, works for us pretty well. So let's just get that lined up. Hopefully it'll fit on quite easily. Don't know why it's been a pain. I wouldn't normally do this, but anyways. See what I mean? It's been a pain. Why is this nay going on? Just give me a minute and I'll see if I can get this to work. Right, so that's all sorted. I quickly realised it's because I had the front weight on the tractor, so that makes sense why it wasn't allowing me to do that. So what I think we'll do is we don't even need to get the bale trailer hooked up. I think we'll just pick them up and put them in the farmyard. We should manage 2 at once, but we'll wait and see how the weight is, because it's not the heaviest tractor in the world. So we'll have to wait and see if it manages 2 at once. I think it's going to struggle a wee bit. Yeah, it's going to struggle with 2, so let's just do 1 at a time, which is probably a better thing to do. And let's try find a good place to put these in the farmyard. Because I don't know how much space we've got sitting about. I mean, it probably could go in the bays, but at the same time, it's going to take a lot of space up. Where shall we put this? Oh yeah, we could just put it here again, where we put the silage last time. Right, let's just put it at the edge of the field then. At least it'll be out of the way of us, but at the same time it's out of the way of the farmyard as well, so it's a really good idea. But yeah, this tractor's handling it with no problem at all. The weight's pretty good, because I mean these bales weigh 1.4 tons, so they're not the lightest things ever. So that's a smaller bale, so I'll just put that aside. And then we will go and get another one that's a bit more in the size range we want, because it did start off with a smaller bale, so I just changed it to the 220 instead of the 180, because I thought if we can manage to do 220 it's much better. It just means there's going to be less bales to handle. Right, ooh, I shouldn't have put the loader that high up. Right, so let's get this stacked up. I think would we manage 3 high? Not sure. Oh yeah, 3 high we could easily do. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this on a time lapse, and I'll see you once we're done. Right, so that is this field all sorted out. The bales are all picked up now. They're just over there, as you can see. I did end up stopping the time lapse probably about halfway through, because it took me ages to stack all them bales, and you would have seen at the start and knock them over and all this and that, so it wasn't the easiest job ever. But now we're on to a bit of seeding, so I think we'll jump into AS for this. We'll just use our seeder because it's at this farm. So let's disconnect the baler. I'll just take a minute. There we go. And this does have the tramline equipment on it. So that'll be handy. I just adjust my screen here. There we go. That's that sorted. So then if we go and grab our seeder, which I don't know how much seed it'll have in it, but it'll have something in it anyway. And we can go and seed the field we just cultivated earlier. Yeah, it's not got a lot of seed, so we'll try fill it up and see how much we get from that. Because there is a big bag just sitting here. I believe these big bags have about 1500 litres in it, so if this one's full, then that'll be good. Let's see. Yeah, it's looking good. Pretty much a full seed tank, which is good. So I think we'll put some oats in that field, because I think oats will be a really good crop because they'll produce us a decent amount of money, but they'll also give us the straw, which means we'll get straw bales, which is what we're wanting as well, because at some point we are going to go and get some cows when we do get a farm that's got a cow pasture and all that, because there's a farm for sale at the minute which has got a cow pen and all that, so we're not needing a new farm really anyway, but it's just an idea and it's there if we want to save up for it, because it's about £30,000 I think, so we could afford it right now, but at the same time we've already got 2 farms. But anyways, let's get the seeder unfolded and let's get this tram lines all set up. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty as well. It's been a wee minute since I've done all this YouTube videos. So we want the tram lines to be close as possible. That'll do. And then or shall we do tram lines? Actually no, we won't for this field because we're not going to need to, because we'll just put fertilizer straight on. Oh, wrong one, this one. Alright, let's see how that does. We will need to return this tractor at some point, because otherwise it's going to get very expensive if we keep it for too long, because that's it coming up for 2 hours, so we're going to get charged a decent amount of money. So we might have to hand it back to the dealership at some point, just so we're not getting charged a massive amount of money anyway, since we've got a decent tractor now, with a decent amount of power. But yeah, it's working really well, so I'm going to crack on with this and I'll see you once we're done.
And say what
Right, so that is us finished the oat seeding now, and it's went really well. This tractor's handled the seeder pretty well, so it's made light work of that. But one thing I've noticed is there's a field just over there, a small field, and it's full of straw, so we need to go and bale that up before the winter time comes, because we could do some more straw bales. Because if we do go and buy a farm that's got cows on it, we're going to need the straw for bedding and a TMR mix and all this and that. So what we'll do is we'll head back to the farm and we'll get this disconnected, and then I think we'll hook up to the big Heston baler and we'll head up to that field and we'll get it baled up quickly. And then I was going to go and do a bit of fertilizing, but it's getting a bit later on now. It's taken us quite a while to do that seeding actually, as well as picking all those bales up. It took me ages to do them, but it's fine. Let's park this here for now. Just because that bay, we might need to use the bays. Right. You know what? Let's save a bit of money and use our own tractor. So let's jump into our tractor. We'll leave the front loader on it, it's fine. And let's get hooked up to this Heston baler. This tractor should manage it with no problem at all, because it's got 230 odd horsepower. I think the Heston baler only requires about 130, so got plenty of power in this baler, in this tractor. We should get some decent bales out of this, because they're quite big, the amount of bales you can get out of this. When it comes to Heston bales, you don't get as many bales, but then the bales themselves are a bit bigger, so that'll be good. And then I think we'll leave it there after we've done the baling, because even though it's only 11:30 in game time, we've been pretty busy today, so yeah, I think we'll just leave it there after we've done all the baling on the straw. And you will notice this field here, I have missed a few bits, but I tried my best not to miss some bits. When it came to the cultivating, that's mainly what the problem was. I missed a couple of bits. Alright, let's try not go on the crop here, because I don't really want to be crushing it anymore. I think the entrance is just up here. Yeah, here we go. So let's get that unfolded, and let's get this on the go. We'll get that front loader raised up a wee bit so we can see past it a bit easier. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Shouldn't take us too long to get our first bale out of the back. But I really do like this baler, and I would hope to buy it sometime, but the only thing is it costs about £130,000 to buy, so it's quite an expensive bit of kit to buy outright. So we're gonna have to look into doing a bit more work to pay that off. We might even start doing a bit more contracting for farmers in the local area, seeing if we can make some money out of that. And that might help us pay our loan off. But it's fine, I don't mind leasing it right now, because it's not too expensive to lease per month, but also per hour. So yeah, that's working pretty well. We're going to get a decent amount of bales out of that. I think that's us only on our first bale anyway. There we go. And let's get on to the second headland here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll see you once I'm done. Right, so that is us finished in this field, and it's went pretty well, I have to say. I'm just going to shut the tractor off here. But yeah, it's went pretty well. We've got a decent amount of bales, as you can see. Let me just hop up here. We've got a decent amount of bales off of this field, so that's good. I think we'll keep these ones maybe for bedding and in the future. But the one thing I was actually going to show you was this farm that came up for sale on my phone. So it's this little farm down here. It's in a good area. It's only £29,000, and as you can see, the soil around that area is pretty good. So that's one reason I want to get it. The other farm that's coming up for sale is this one here, but it's £63,000, and it's a bigger farm. So we need to make a decision sometime when we've got a bit more money, which farm we'd rather have, that farm or that farm. Um, this one's really better because it's got a bit more to it. Um, it's got silos and silage pits and more cows, and I think it's got pigs as well, maybe. So that's maybe one reason we should go for that farm and spend the extra money on that. But we can't do that anyway until our loan's been paid off. And to be fair, we've got our farm here and we've got our farm here, so we don't really need much more at the minute. But we do need to look into maybe getting some more arable land because we've only got what, that field, that field, that field, and that field, which is fine. But if we want to make more of a profit, we need to buy some more land. So, like, to me, field 75 looks a good field, and that's 127,000. Fields like, well, I wouldn't want to get that one because it's probably out of price range yet. But like 71, that's a good field for £84,000. So we might look into that. But at the minute, we don't have the money to be doing that because we've got to pay this loan off for this lovely tractor. But anyways, I think we'll leave it there for this episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, please do like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of this series so far and if you're enjoying it. And if you'd like to join any of my socials, they are linked below. So I've got Twitch, Discord, and TikTok, so you can join any of them. And if you'd like to share this video with anyone else, I'd appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.